Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. I know I've not been posting for a while, but I'm back with another magical and spiritual video today. And I'm grateful to all of you that follow me here, and I'm so grateful to have this little community here on YouTube as well. And to all of you that follow me here, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, and all manner of spiritual topics. Today I'm going to talk about, should we be afraid of God? And the answer, whatever God is for you. And the answer to this question is no. In life there's nothing really to be afraid of. There's just everything to be aware of. For example, if you're, when you work with certain beings, like gods for example, the way you treat those beings are the way what you give them you're going to get back. So for example, if you treat a deity with love, respect and understanding, you have an understanding of them, you want to learn more about them, and you treat a deity like you would a family member, you might treat a deity like a family member, you might treat a deity like a friend or a teacher, how you treat them, what energy you give, you're going to get that back. They're going to meet you with that energy in kind. If you show them love and respect, they'll show you love and respect and understanding. For example, there are many gods, goddesses, angels and guides that are around me and I work with. But my main goddess is Goddess Hecate, and Goddess Hecate is there in the doorway, and that's where our tapestry is at the now. And then beside me, you can't really see it that well, is Hecate's altar. But Hecate, I love Hecate and I treat her with love, respect, and I see her as like a mother, but like the mother of the universe, but also like a mother in another way, as well as a friend and a teacher. And I treat her with love, respect and kindness. And I'm invested in Hecate, and I want to work with her, I want to learn more about her. And Hecate takes that energy with, Nicholas loves me, respects me, so therefore I'm going to show him my love, my respect, and he's kind to me, so I'll treat him with kindness. He honours me, so I will honour him with respect. And, it's like a friendship, how you treat someone. If you treat someone the right way, then you've got nothing really to fear, is what I would say. Because a lot of people, this idea of fearing God, it does really come from, yes, if we go back further in history, people they respected, admired the gods, but they also may have had a fear of the gods. And then even today, in the Jewish path, Christian path, Islamic path, the belief in one God, people are taught to love that God, but also to fear that God at the same time. And to me, you can't do that, because love and fear contradict each other. You can't say, a lot of people, if they get a good relationship with their mother, they love their mother, but they don't fear their mother. And love and fear can't coexist. They can't. You either love someone or you fear them. Fear comes from hatred, and fear also comes from hate. Fear comes from, if someone's really afraid, then they become really scared of something as well. And love is stronger than fear, because love is to know someone to the best of your ability, to know them in a certain way, to have respect, compassion for them, and to honour and respect them. So love is a 4-letter word, but simple, but it means a lot of things as well. And if you treat a deity with love and respect, then they're going to give you that energy back. And if you ask a deity, if you work with a specific deity, you meditate with them, you pray to them, you ask them, what types of things would you like me to do in your name? And they tell you what types of things they would like you to do, and you do it in their name, in service of them. They're going to appreciate that, and they'll bless you for the good work you're doing. Just like if you had a friend and a friend asked you for help, or you might think, what's something nice I could do for my friend? How could I surprise my friend in a nice way? Or they might tell you a way they would like you to surprise them, and you do that out of love, you know. And it's the same in this universe. We've got nothing to be afraid of, because if we treat deities with love and respect, we're going to get that energy back. It's the same with karma's not something to be afraid of, you know, because simply karma is whatever energy you put out for your thoughts, words, deeds and actions, you're going to receive that energy back. And that's why as spiritual people, we don't need to be afraid, or if you're new to spirituality, we don't need to be afraid of divinity, of God. We don't need to be afraid of God. We don't need to be afraid of the laws of the universe either. We just need to be aware of, you know, how the universe works. That's all we have to be aware. It's just you can't be nasty. You can't say things about if you want a relationship with someone, you can't try and control that person. If you love someone, you're not going to try and control them. You might want to protect them. You might be very compassionate about them. But that's why when it comes to deities, people, their love for God doesn't come from a place of love. It comes from a place of fear. And again, to me, I don't fear Hecate. I know what Hecate is very powerful, and if Hecate did want to bring bad luck or do anything negative to me, she could. But I love Hecate very much. You know, I treat her with love, respect and understanding, and I do follow her guidance in my everyday life, and I do things in her name which she's taught me to do. And I have the deepest love and respect for Hecate, and because I love her and I understand her in a way, therefore I don't fear her, because you can't love and fear someone at the same time, you know. And when you love someone, you're only going to think good thoughts about them, you're only going to have respect for them, and again, it's a relationship it's building on. But a lot of people to do wicked and horrible things, you know, if people do unjust and negative actions, then these higher beings are going to bring that individual maybe bad luck. Or if people do horrible things in the name of a deity, that deity is not going to appreciate that, and they may bring bad luck or some negativity to the individual. You know, it all depends, and that's why in life, if you treat deities are not necessarily like our friends or like a teacher in the traditional sense, but they're not even people, they're much higher than that, they've got higher wisdom. But how you treat a deity, think about it like any other human relationship. If you treat someone with compassion, love and understanding, more often not, and if you take the time to get to know someone, build a friendship, a relationship with them, then what you've given that person, more often not, you're going to get a good relationship back, you're going to get good energy back, if you're doing it from a place of love and sincerity, you know. And deities are no different, and that's what a big part of deity work. And even those who follow the Christian path, they are working with deities, be that, you know, Yahweh or God, Jesus, you know, and whatever the deity is, what a person gives that deity energetically, they're going to get that back. And that's all we have to be aware of. We don't have to be afraid of God, oh, if I do this, will God punish me if I do that? And again, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you're doing what feels right to you, you're trusting your intuition, you're not harming anyone, and you're doing what feels right, then you have nothing to fear. And when it comes to deities, they want to help you, they want the best for you, and you don't have to be afraid of them. Because if you've got love for God and you treat a deity with love, respect and understanding, then that's what you're going to get. And that's why in life there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just what you put out, you get back, and every action is a reaction. And sometimes deities won't want to work with you because you're afraid of them, you're disrespecting them, and because you've got religious trauma, you're not ready to work with that deity. Like many people, when it comes to Goddess Hecate, there's a lot of things what are said about Goddess Hecate what are untrue, and are like people say which she's a demon, she's evil, she's controlling. All these things what are not true about Hecate. Yes, she can be very disciplinarian, but she gives you the freedom to make your own mistakes and your own decisions. But Hecate, to those of us that work with her, she wants the best. But I'm talking about Hecate because, for me, God is different for everyone. For me, like, Hecate's my goddess. I love and honour and respect her. There are other gods I work with, and I treat them with love and respect as well. But Hecate is my patron goddess, my main goddess. And I'm talking about how I don't fear Hecate, I'm just aware, because I don't have to be afraid of Hecate. I'm just aware how I treat Hecate, what energy I give her. She's going to meet me with that energy in kind. It's the same with karma. Karma is not something to be afraid of. It's just how the universe works. Whatever energy we put out, we're always going to get that energy back. Again, I hope this helps, because I know there's a lot of people that are afraid of certain deities, certain beings, and my message is there's nothing in life to be afraid of, not even God. There's just everything to be aware of in life. And I hope this video helps and inspires you. And until the next installment of Spiritual Wisdom, may meet, may part again. Blessed be, have a wonderful day.